Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Wise Tips. Eduardo, thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Ready for this one. Breeding season is already going in a good direction. I think everybody's geared up. Several clients and users are, really doing a good job. Was reading an article the other day about Microsoft. So far, it's been smooth. All the services, all the servers, all the databases are working good, and it seems that they came with a very good news of prevention on how to keep uptime. So I think they're going to do a better job. Last year we had one instance of it being, off for a few minutes. It was quick, it was short, but if we have none, even better. And
Even
apparently
better.
they're doing a good job. I was reading those articles. And also another good thing that we had was in regards to our database, which we made some more improvements in the code. And we have received already some kudos from our users saying that the speed is even saving a few seconds right there. So exciting.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and let's get started with our Wise Tips. I'm going to try and even faster today. First thing I have on today is talk about is automated charges. Since of course it is billing week, I thought we'd kind of center today's talk a little bit about that and talk about automated charges to start off with. I know that it is a part of our PCI compliant credit card integration. And it's a wonderful feature here where we're going to go here to the massive month end billing module.
That's right. Just from the tools and the billing, you have our ladder checklist for the billing day. And as you go on the billing day through these charges, once you hit this point here, you're going to have the automated charges. Pretty much you're going to put the computer to work for you. There is a combination between customer file profiles in the customer files, and of course, our digital wallet in each one of the customers. So basically, you set up each one of the customers. It's on a per customer basis that you set up the account to those customers that authorize you to automatically put a charge at the end of each month, especially for clients with a recurring. Basically, it's going to follow. Cards are on file, and you have the settings. The program knows how much is the balance. You just check the boxes. Wise Option is going to go through each one in the list, charge the card on file, set as default, ship or issue an email receipt to the client, post the payment into the customer account, provide a report at the end of the period for you, any done deal. So basically, you put the computer to work for you.
Yeah, very well said. I think it's important to note as well, and I think Eduardo did a really great job of explaining that. But just to reiterate, Wise Option will never charge a card on file without you initiating the process. And it's no different here with the automated charges. We're just creating a form here that's going to be a lot easier for you to massively charge a lot of cards at one time instead of having to go into each one of these customer accounts individually. If you are interested in this and you'd like help setting this up, please give us a call and let us know. We have a few things that we can do here on the back end to help you kind of start fresh with this and make sure that you can then go through and just edit the certain customer accounts that you'd like to participate in this.
I think this is one of those that we catch the wow factor when they start using the
Yeah.
program.
Oh yeah. Nothing's better than watching like 20 credit cards get charged in under like 2 minutes and you're just sitting there sipping your coffee. I mean, it's pretty nice.
I love when we show this feature because they say, "Is it done?" Yeah, it's done.
Yes, it's done. Well, the next thing we have to talk about here about billing is related to payments and our SMS or text message integration. So in Wise Option, of course, we do have an SMS integration that allows you to send text messages to customers via Wise Option and even to receive responses. And so one of the things we're going to talk about here is how you can help utilize that during the billing and to actually ask for payment receipt or payment authorizations.
Basically, all you have to do is pick one of the customer accounts and double click on this little mobile icon. And when you double click, Wise Options SMS integration comes just for the legal aspect of this.
Yeah.
Of course, you can do on your phone and you can send text message. But when you utilize a third party company like Wise Option as the mediator in the process, in other words, they cannot temper or, massage or manufacture the text message because there's a Wise Option in between. This is more legit for if you go in a dispute. Basically, you just send a text message over here, put the phone number, type your message, hit the send button, and as you can pick the authorization that you want the program to collect, from your message, yes or no. Stays in the history of the communication module between you and the customer, and it's legally bound as an authorization. If it happens, just if it happens for the customer to
Yeah.
dispute, you can use this official communication with the client, and there's no questions asked.
Right. Exactly. Very well said. Next item I have here is just kind of a friendly reminder when sending out e-bills. Of course, we can't control over whether or not a particular customer that you send an e-bill to has maybe some really strict security settings on their email. And so there is always the possibility of an e-bill being sent to someone's junk mail. However, there's a few things that you can do to kind of help mitigate this and to really lower that chance of an email sent to a customer ending up in their junk mail. One of the main ways to do that is to make sure any email you send, whether it's an e-bill, payment receipt, an email blast, always has a subject line. Please, please, please make sure there's a subject line. If it is not, it is almost auto guaranteed to go to like 60% of emails junk boxes. So just make sure you're always putting a subject line there.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the most frequent aspects that when we try to help our clients, customers, and they come, well, but I don't receive my email, so I want to pay my bill, and I didn't receive my mail. Check your junk boxes. They're very, very likely it's because you're sending without the subject. Very well said, and I think it's going to increase the number of efficiency with your emails. In this case here, I'm using our tool of the customer email blasts. So it's one more marketing or communication with your customers,
Yeah.
but the same topic applies for when sending electronic bills at the end of the period.
Yep. Perfect. Very well said. Well, that's all I had today for our wise tips. We do have a couple though really exciting announcements that I kind of wanted to share as well. Some things coming up pretty soon. These two items here have been something that's been kind of long awaited and that we've been working on here. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is escrow accounts. This was something that was brought up last year in one of our wish list meetings last year was escrow accounts. That's something we're currently working on, and Eduardo is going to show you where that's going to be.
When you go to the customer accounts, all you see here on the top, the AR for debts, credits, and amounts on hold. We're going to have a fourth box here on top, and that is going to be for the amount in the escrow account. We are going to have around this area here as well a label link that says escrow account. The escrow account for the customer has the same number as the account. So no secret there, it's just a difference. And basically what you can do is that you will be able to establish payment plans to certain credit cards in the wallet, not necessarily the default. Because sometimes a customer I say, oh, I want to pay this installments of 6 payments of $1,000. Let's say that you achieve that agreement with the customers, put on my Amex or put on my Discovery card. You just grab one of the cards in the wallet, establish the payment plan. That payment plan goes into the escrow account. And once the funds are collected, you simply transfer from the escrow account into the account and allocate the resources towards the invoices they're paying. This is coming probably in a month or so, and related, the users from the Impact module will start enjoying this new feature.
Perfect. If you have any questions about the Impact module, which is a package offered by Wise Option, please let us know and I'd be happy to go over that with you. And of course, just a little ending reminder here as we get into breeding season and things get really busy. Just a reminder, folks, if you are entering procedures via going to the patient file and clicking on procedures and clicking the little green plus button at the bottom, please give us a call. There's so much faster ways to do that. Please give us a call. Much faster ways of doing this, other forms to use, and even just on this form, there are faster ways of entering in. So again, if you're going to this form and clicking that green plus down there at the bottom, please give me a call.
Sometimes especially I take the opportunity when I get the chance, when things are really crowded and busy, to shadow some of the users to see traffic and performance on the database, how the servers and memory and cache and everything, how it's working. And not rare, I stumble through users still utilizing this button here, which is intuitive. Okay, I see the frame with procedures and the green plus on the bottom. It's very appealing to click on that icon to add your procedures. You still can create your groups of tasks, don't get me wrong. It's a nice way, but we had a total different idea when we were creating this. This is more for large hospitals when they're performing surgeries and they need to have a larger room for different things that happen during a complex procedure. That's actually the idea behind this, like sedation, antibiotics, all the different, consumables that happen during a surgery or an event of larger scale like that. But it is also lots of clicks. So if you want to save clicks, anyone that we like, Rachel, call Rachel. There's way better and less click ways to enter procedures into Wise option. This is a good one,
Especially yes, it is a
but
very
not the
good one
best
for our
one for.
hospitals, not for our breeding facilities. Please give me a
No,
call.
no, most definitely not. But
All right.
you can have your macros, DCSs, finders, and there are many tons of other things, multiple data entry, quick data entry, and so forth. There are many tools depending on the situation. Learn the situation, tell us the situation. We're going to point you to the most effective and most efficient way of entering your procedures in a quicker manner possible.
Well said. All right. Well, I think that wraps up everything we have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Eduardo, thank you for being a part of us today. And we're going to go ahead and end it here. We hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you again next Tuesday.
See you next time.